Our Call 6 Investigates team is digging into the activity of homeowners claiming they are exempt from city rules.
They also believe you should pay them millions of dollars. Call 6 investigator Rafael Sanchez joins us with what he's found out.
Todd and Erica, good evening. We've been tracking the sovereign movement now for nearly 5 years. Some use fake badges and vehicle plates in hopes of avoiding the law. Others, like these two homeowners, are demanding that you pay them big bucks.
539 Auburn and its multiple vehicles. A talker among people who fear complaining openly about their neighbor. This drew the attention of a city code inspector. And since 2014, it's been an ongoing situation. But Brent Allen Swaller says he has no obligation from God to obey the wrongdoer's commands. Claiming his sovereignty, he's opposed to the city's rules. Despite our multiple visits, Swallers never answered his door. We wanted to know more about his demand that taxpayers pay him $1 for every minute his rights are violated. He also wants you to pay him $1.5 million out of the city treasury.
Sovereign citizens are a distinct brand of anti-government extremists in the United States.
The Southern Poverty Law Center tracks anti-government and hate groups across the country. It's hard to track sovereigns because they act as individuals in opposing laws, using their own interpretation of the U.S. Constitution.
These ideas are not simply just sort of fantasies or cons. These are ideas that when they cut to the core of what people believe, they think that they're at war with the federal government and they'll go to whatever ends they need to protect their ideas.
On the other side of Indianapolis, this tidy property is also at the epicenter of another legal fight. John Jones Bay is claiming to be an Aboriginal Indigenous Moorish American. In other words, a sovereign. He's taking on the county treasurer, recorder, auditor, and the governor for taxing his property. Bay filed a federal lawsuit in October. He wants them to cease and desist the administrating of his property without his consent. That, he says, is causing him mental anguish and distress, which he says are crimes against humanity. But Bay says it can all be resolved if the city pays him for 40 years of property taxes with interest and penalties, which he believes totals $556 million. On top of that, he wants an extra $11 billion.
How do we characterize in this movement? Is this something that we have to be worried about, or can we dismiss it?
Yeah, without a doubt, sovereign citizens are something to worry about.
Both men in our stories have pending cases in federal court in Indianapolis. Often these cases are called paper terrorism because the courts are flooded with paper that in the end has no value.